Chale on Rajdhani channel of All India Radio and medium wave 50.5 meters corresponding to 666 kHz. Please stand by. This is All India Radio. We now bring you the comments from the press.
This is All India Radio. You will now hear comments from the press. The Times of India, in its editorial titled India-Russia 2.0, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Russia was an opportunity to recalibrate one of New Delhi's most stable relationships. Notwithstanding the history of cooperation, the current geopolitical climate called for updating ties. India over the last 2 decades has rightly diversified its strategic partnerships and has a much closer relationship with the West today. Yet there are many things that Moscow brings to the table for New Delhi that cannot be replaced. Thus, a balance had to be struck and the common ground was found in Russia's Far East. India has announced an unprecedented $1 billion line of credit for the vast, remote Russian region, which is known to be rich in resources. The renewed focus on the Russian Far East not only presents economic opportunities, but also bears a strategic dimension. This region borders China and Beijing is seen to be trying to increase its influence here. Overall, there is a sense that Russia is becoming too dependent on China, with Moscow being limited globally by American sanctions. This is where India boosting its presence in the Russian Far East provides balance for Moscow. For New Delhi, the Russian Far East provides opportunity to Indian companies to tap the region's vast resources. Meanwhile, it is clear that energy and nuclear power are going to be a key pillar of India-Russia ties. This was reflected in the agreement signed on expanding cooperation in the oil and gas sector, as well as in the review of progress in civil nuclear cooperation. The Economic Times, in its editorial titled India-Russia 2.0, writes, one of the seriously useful measures announced by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to counter the economic slowdown was releasing outstanding dues of the government to companies that had done work for it or supplied things for it. For the central government, she said, 30,000 crores of dues would be released. She went on to say that central public sector enterprises too would release payments to those who have done work for them. But what of state governments and state-level public enterprises? Held up payments in the states choke the finances of small companies that depend on government orders for the bulk of their business. How can the centre persuade the states to follow its example and release outstanding payments? The centre has been trying to use the Finance Commission to centralize governance, shifting resources and powers from the states to the centre, such as by getting the states to share the burden of defence spending and recommending transfer of health from the Constitution's state list to the concurrent list. Releasing outstanding dues to small and medium enterprises whose survival depends on receiving these monies is far nobler a goal to pursue using the Finance Commission than such erosion of federalism. In the interest of sound finance, even without any formal change in terms of reference, the Finance Commission can recommend an additional weightage in the interstate distribution of devolved resources among states for clearing the backlog of payments by state governments. The Commission could figure out the precise parameter to be deployed, for example, how many months' worth of average monthly claims on the government remain unpaid, and penalize states for delaying payments. The Indian Express, in its editorial titled Imperfect Icon, writes, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, who ruled Zimbabwe for nearly 4 decades before he was ousted by the military in 2017, was a representative figure among Africa's anti-colonial nationalists like Gamal Abdel Nasser in Egypt, Patricia Lumumba in Congo, Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia, Julius Nyerere, Jomo Kenyatta in Kenya, Leopold Senghor in Senegal, Ben Bella in Algeria, Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana. Mugabe too had led his country to freedom, promising to remove poverty and usher in prosperity. But like some of his illustrious contemporaries and predecessors, he too overstayed in office and turned into an authoritarian ruler. As the promise of liberation faded and the country began to fall apart, Mugabe, almost as if following a pattern, centralized power and banned all opposition and ruled with an iron fist until his luck ran out and he had to leave the office. Announcing Mugabe's demise, Zimbabwe President Emerson Mnangagwa called him an icon of liberation, a pan-Africanist who dedicated his life to the emancipation and empowerment of his people. His contribution to the history of our nation and continent will never be forgotten. Every word is true, but so is the sharp criticism in many quarters that Mugabe rule left Zimbabwe in ruins. Soon after he